Make them do this. Instead of. Alright, what we're going to do here,
Okay.
we're put in a couple seals.
That's like a mattress bed. You take that out and get your feet off.
And then we'll rebuild a window channel. Simply pull pretty much
Inner or outer seat?
which one do you want? You like the fuzzy ones? Okay.
We all like fuzzy.
Is that the inner?
We like warm and fuzzy, especially.
It's an innie. Obviously, this would all be clean and nice. Dusted or painted because this car is fully restored. Put them in halfway. There. For the ear, we're using the little black clips which are with the hook. Now, as I stated to everyone, you know, don't bother wasting money on that moss pullers. I just don't like it. It's a piece of junk. Believe it or not, I've been using this one for about 15 years.
That looks like a muffler.
Pretty much. It's a piece of scrap metal that I cobbled together one afternoon real quick to pull them up. And the damn thing works. And it works better than anything else I've got. So yesterday I said, no, you guys don't need to see that. So just to prove to you, I just cobbled this one together and it took me no more than 10 minutes. Just took some sheet metal and folded it so it was a good fit. And then I took the mill and just cut a slot because that black one with the tail, you need something to free the area of the slot. So this just drops in there. You see how the tab on the black clip drops into the slot.
Right. Show the over here, Steve.
Held captive in there. It won't fall out. Joe Pollock even made one with, he's got a magnet attached on the magnet, so it'll hold it.
Overachiever.
Yeah. That one gets real difficult to use because you need all kinds of room to hold it with the magnet in there. In difficult times, you could take a piece of tape and just double it up, throw it in there to hold it if you got one that's falling out on you a lot. But that's all it takes. It's just a real simple little tool. I like a little bit of back bend on it, so I can get in, do a better pull on it.
Do those go in specific spots, or they can go just in the vicinity?
Yes.
There's indents in here, you can see.
Oh, okay. So you have to draw.
I don't know about the other piece, but
Now,
that's
the
good.
fuzzy does not. The fuzzy inner seal does not have specific spots, but about 5 or 6 across there equally spaced are fine. The outer rubber seal, you'll see indents on the seal. So, okay.
That's what they call the scraper?
Yeah, you could call it a scraper until the rubber it falls apart. And it's kind of a black piece on the outside.
Does it matter if the windows in there or not?
Well, like I said, if the window, this is the wrong side. If the window's in there, you're going to have a rough time getting the tool, the clip, and this all in there at the same time to be able to pull out. Yes, it will work. So that's why what I like to do is drop the window channel. Now I can move the window will just be floating in there, and it gives me another ½ inch to work with.
Now with those seals in place and clipped in, you still can get the window back in.
Don't try it. You're going to fight it all the way. Put the window and the regulator, all that in, have that
So you're cutting down the window.
And what you can do is, before you do that, you remember your bottom stop here? Leave the screws out. So the window drops even below the normal bottom stop, so it'll be down out of your way. But on a typical car that you're trying to do it, and just throw in a new outer seal. Pull the door panel back, pull these screws out, and move that window channel back up out of your way. And it makes life look like now another little trick I'll do is not so much with black ones, but with this outer rubber one, put a little bit of silicone and help it slide a little bit more. But all we're going to do is just take this little knife and what I want to do. Yes, sir. I made that history up there.
What did you just do?
Your tool.
That's the extra toolbox.
We're gonna go back
Get in there,
to
Jack.
Old Faithful.
And what was wrong with the other one, Steve?
Here's why I made it backwards.
Oh, backwards.
Well, if you're left-handed.
Or just luck.
If you feel here, for the fuzzy, there's actually a doubler in the door here which strengthens this corner of the door. And you can't get a clip in until you push your finger there and actually feel where that doubler goes away. It's all about right here. This is far back as you can get a clip. All right. So feel where that's going to go. And get it as far to the edge of the door as you possibly can. And just pull up and then wiggle it and drop it off.
Oh, my.
Just got it way ahead of us.
For the passenger door, see. I don't know.
Right-hand drive.
Pardon me.
You're just putting the clips in place.
Yeah, for the inner. My drop off.
So you put the clips in first, and then you put the seal.
Yeah, for the inner. For the inner, you gotta put the clips in first. The outer, it's all together at once. I didn't have to hold that backwards.
Apparently I made more work for myself than I needed to.
I was going to talk to you.
I didn't even have this in hand.
I do it how he's doing it. And I will from now on. Just like this.
Yep, actually I can use it for the
That's
others.
exactly right.
Are the clips, is there like a front and back to them?
Yeah, as you do. The little hook,
Oh, this is the hook one.
it needs to go to the inside of the door.
And there's a front and back to the other one also.
And new clips come with those two pieces in there and out.
When you buy it.
You have to buy them separate.
You have to buy the clip separate. And again, this one,
That's my roast.
there's a little bit of a doubling here, so that about the closest I can get the clip to the edge of the window is about right here. And you want it as far out as you can get them to support those ends. Far out.
Man.
This one's gonna scrub. That's why I like to be able to put a hand on it, really pull it up on it. Get a grip. Actually, I can use this one.
I was going to get it.
Jack! Come here, Jack!
I beat you to it. I got over it.
I can actually use this on the original. Okay, now I've got a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips. Which is just about fine. It's a nice spacing. Now that little tab is facing me. The little tab just clips onto the steel holdover here on the bottom. That's all it does. It just grips that little bottom. So get your position and where you want to go with it. The hook is that it's just hooking in on the hook. Get your position left to right. But I've actually had some of these that were too long. I've had to trim them down. There's some that were, bent. Go ahead and get it straight. Now's the time to bend it. To get it to fit the door right. And then you to start on one end. Just push it down. Okay. Anybody else wants to come up, take a look, feel free.
Never noticed mushrooms.
Weather's good itself.
You know, I heard. Fumes.
So you can still get your I wouldn't go any further than that.
Pretty cool. Yeah, then you put the
It's got bars.
Anything that might not I spent my career at Minot, Ellsworth. I did 3 years in Carswell and Texas, and then finished out my career at Grand Forks.
So,
I was actually in the stage.
You need room for